Stay strong, the virtual saints are coming to give succor. Yeah, and they're loyal to us. Yes, baby. Let's get good. Welcome back to Endless Space 2 Supremacy. We are the religious Hissho, and we are in the process of building the first of the Wonder Victory Wonders. Woot woot. We are generating tons of money, tons of production. Building more of these wonders isn't going to be too much of an issue. We're winning our war with the Sophons, and we were just offered an alliance with a donation of titanium with the Vidyani. So, let me get this straight. Our Lava Grims are friends with the cultists, and our religious Hissho are friends with the Vidyani. So apparently them crazy religious types, they just like us. Okay, so we could accept this. Why is this? This player is currently at war. If you accept their request, you will declare war against the unknown empire. That is problematic. Then again, having allies is never an easy process in the Endless series, so I think I'm gonna take it. We will take your bit of tribute. Good, good, good. We are allied now. This is excellent. New minor civilization sowers! Hey! I got really excited there and forgot that this is not a Craver's playthrough, so it's not quite that exciting, but it is kind of exciting. +2 FIDs per person on planet. Pragmatist faction provide more science. I thought that the sowers were able to remove depletion. I thought that was kind of their thing. Guess not. We can start negotiating with them. Hello there, you seem wunderbar. Oh no, they do. Look at that. That would actually... Oh guys. Development grants are available for them too. We just have to buy Transvine? Okay. So we are going to praise the crap out of these guys. Like a lot. Like all the praise. I don't even know how much. Oh, we have tons of influence. Yes. Praise them till the end of eternity. Like, let's just level them up instantly. The idea here, guys, is if we can actually capture these guys, we can start seeding them, and they're religious! How cool is that? Okay, so they'll give us religion, they'll give us access to pragmatists, which is more science, which is great. They'll give us access to soil healers, which is also great, but even better than all of that, -1 depletion point per turn on planet means that we can start using that depletion mining module, and these guys will just counter the depletion. How cool is that? We are definitely going to praise them until they want to be our bestest friends. Saint Rioa is our friend. You've discovered Bilgelli. Yeah, we're going to get a ton of info now.
For this galaxy, do not...
So you don't like Horatio either. Envy is such an ugly Whatever, Horatio. Stay strong, the virtual saints are coming to give succor. Yeah, and they're loyal to us. Yes, baby. Oh, this war just got a lot bigger, didn't it, Sophons? Alright, so now we have no fear of the Sophons because we're about to take their space. This is great, guys. I'm really enjoying this. We weren't trying to be militaristic, but as we've said time and time again, everybody else seems real inclined to shove us into it. Oh my gosh, you know what just occurred to me? If we send a scientific behemoth into our allies' space, they can just farm resources over there on, like, a nebular cloud or something, you know? This is incredible. We now have access to Dark Glitter. Wow, all the notifications, guys. So that's just really cool. What is this? Click to create an attack request. Click to create a defense request. I didn't even notice these before. I don't know if those are new, but those are awesome. You know what would be really cool? If you guys could, like, come and attack, this place. Sure, that would be great. Do come and attack them, thanks. And if you need somewhere to defend, you could send a defense force here. They're kind of light. Thank you for that, dear ally Vidyani. We love you very much. What is going on up here? So we could change some of these laws now. Like, I'm not sure what we want to do with that, though. Like, I'm honestly just like, oh, this is really cool. So we have attack and defense requests up now. That's cool. We are building this in 3 turns. Looks like everything else is kind of done for this turn, as long as we've done our attacks. You've attacked. You are in retreat. Have you guys attacked yet? You look to have attacked. Yes, you have. Okay, we're done. Ending our turn. Gosh, and we have so much dust, guys. Like, we're we are making all of the dusts. I don't know if you've noticed this between this playthrough and our Endless Legend playthrough, but I like making all the dust. Excuse me, sorry guys, really bad indigestion today. I like making all the dust. Yes, my political strategy is shut up and take my dust. You were absolutely right, Kat. And you know what the best part about that strategy is? It's easily replenishable, and it usually works. Okay, so we can't get this achievement anymore. The Sophons beat us to that. Good for them. Good for them. At least they get something, because they're not going to have space for much longer. Alright, Hishos are populating everywhere. Let's go see what our diligence ritual's looking like. Got 1 turn remaining on that. Glad I went and checked. When is our next election, though? Next election's in 8 turns. So we will be able to take advantage of... Oh, no, it already switched. My bad, we just finished an election, and it just switched, so we're not going to be able to take advantage of Diligence Ritual anymore. We're stuck with Sun God's Presence, which isn't great. We could get more manpower with it, but we really don't need all that much more manpower right now. Alright, what are you gonna do, my little hero, sir? How about... That's pretty good. That's even better. What political party are you? You're an industrialist, which isn't in, and it's probably never gonna be in. So the political party thing isn't really a bonus for us. We're not gonna focus on that too much. However, this is. So we're gonna go with this to get a reduced dust cost for this hero. That'll work. Just making a little bit more dust. And Folks Died here is pumping out cheap holes. Or cheap hunters, rather. A sudden rise in galactic inflation has led to a market-wide price increase. Dun dun dun! You know what that means, guys! It's time for us! Oh, okay, we've already jacked the tax rate up as high as it can possibly be. But if everything is jacked up on price, then now is the time to sell things we don't use, like Eden Incense. Yeah, that can all go. Thanks for your money. What do we want to purchase, though? We still don't have a counselor that's high enough level to see if that ability works the way we want it to. You look cool. Ooh, but you're a primitive and I don't like their race abilities and stuff. Hey, we've got a religious Riftborn counselor. That's kind of cool. He's probably pretty nifty, actually. We don't have another system to send him to, though, so I don't know how useful he would be. Or do we? We have Ibony, but that's not colonized. Or is it? Did we colonize Ibony? We did colonize Ibony. Go figure. Okay, so because we have the money to do it, we're going to go ahead and buy this guy. 12k. This is nothing to us. We will buy him, we will check him out, we will skill him out, and we will put him on a system where he gonna make us that money. Yeah. Look at how much money this guy generates, though. Holy crap. This is a lot of money that he's able to generate in a very short time. The influence gains would be great too, but as we've seen, when we get money the way we have money in this, we just sort of roll through everything. Like, it's not an issue after that. We buy what we want to buy, we do what we want to do, it all works out splendidly. You, sir, can't attack because that is a Cold War zone right now. That's right, I forgot about that. On the other hand, you can join that fleet, and honestly, I think what we might do is this. Like, cheap hole go in... No. Yes, cheap hole has laser weapons, so cheap hole goes in there. We're gonna fill out this guy's fleet with cheap holes, basically. Mainly because the cheap holes have laser weapons and he gives a big damage boost to laser weapons. She doesn't do that so much. She gives a damage boost to everything. So what I'm gonna do is take all these Battleship 3s that we have floating around and they're gonna go in her fleet. Battleship 3s do take resources we don't want to burn right now, so those are things we're not really looking to build a whole lot more of anyway. We are maxed out on Keii right now, which means that we should be putting fealty foundations down. No specializations on any of Dekel's planets. Fealty institutes there. 2 fealty institutes in that system. Folks Died here. How many fealty institutes do you have? You has 2 of them. You could definitely use some more, though. Like, you know, that one. And that leaves us enough to still activate Way of the Obsidian Eagle, which for right now is fine. What I could also do here, though, that actually makes more sense in my opinion, is I could go in here and I could throw a fealty foundation into the queue on one of these planets. Probably this one, because it has the best production. And then we'll just leave that sitting there, and if we don't get enough Keii to activate Way of the Obsidian Eagle, we can just pull this out of queue. That's the best way for us to do that, I think. This system does need our new Riftborn Governor. Governor, where are you? Where is our Governator? There he is. Why, hello there, Governator. Wait, who is that other governor? Did we already assign him to something? Who be you? Oh yeah, he's the Hissho religious guy. We assigned him to something. Okay, so now that this guy is here, we may actually want to buy out a lot of these things just to give him some free levels, basically. Unless they change that. I hope they didn't, though, because that's a really, really nice way to get a hero caught up on levels real fast. Alright, yes. Just put all the things in queue. I don't even care. The first thing we should always buy out, though, is Pulvis production, and we should actually let that finish before we do any more buying, because it will reduce the buyout cost of everything we buy out in that system. So we're just going to let that do its thing for right now, and I think we're pretty much done for this turn, since our military behemoth cannot attack here, which is really, really sad. I don't even know if he's still considered to be sieging. I don't think he is. Yeah, he's not. What we might do with him instead, then, is send him over here to Cepheus. Go to Cepheus. It's actually frustrating that we're losing influence to, or influence area to the UE over here. Although I guess that their focus is a lot more grounded in influence, so they're going to be able to generate it probably more efficiently than we can. Doesn't mean we won't be able to, like, switch some laws and really kick the crap out of them and push them out of there, but I'm not really forcing that just yet anyway. What I would like to do is check our war pressure with the Sophons.
What do you want? We're kind of busy.
We're currently at 3.5 war momentum, so every turn that's growing a little bit more. Here's what I want from you. Yeah. I will offer you a truce, and in exchange, you will give me Pisces. They're favorable to that. Will you give me Cepheus as well? They're okay with that as well. So we could get 2 systems out of this, and then grab Esh as well. I kind of like that idea. But we have positive war pressure, so I'm gonna wait. At the end of this episode, guys, you guys leave in the comments whether or not you think we should negotiate for peace with them and just try to grab a couple systems in the exchange. Because they're willing to give us 2 systems right now to end this. They have had their butts thoroughly kicked enough that they just want to be done. And I don't blame them, because we're gonna hurt them. And it's not gonna be fun for them at all. We're gonna hurt them in ways that they haven't been hurt before. It's gonna be glorious, guys. I want you to come down here. If you can get there in 1 turn, then you can fight people or intercept people. There you go. I want you to intercept that fleet coming in, and I want you to ruin their existence. Make them rue the day that they ever decided to fight with the Empire of the Great... I'm sorry, I got confused again. The Empire of the Flock of the Great Sun. There we go. It's a mouthful, guys. Sometimes it's difficult to remember, but you gotta get all of your titling perfect, because that's the whole point of having titling, right? It's just to make people feel good about themselves. So, let's see. What is... Ooh. Hoo-hoo. That's a cool resource. I don't think I've actually seen that before, which is weird. Drift Buds is fun, because that's... Yeah, Drift Buds. Love that icon, by the way. Anyways, haha. Got Proto-Orchids here. Those are really nice for getting extra dust. Virtual artifacts, not so great. Transvine, though, is mwah, beautiful. Okay, so if we get Transvine... Nah, we'll wait. We'll just end the turn here. It's okay. In 1 turn, we're gonna need our Keii back, so since we haven't been able to get into any battles, we may have to cancel one of our fealty foundations. Alright, Horatio Prime is a world that in most other factions would serve as the vacation planet. Aho! You can lower the pressure on your empire with this small favor. Okay, sure, have some money. We totally don't have much of that. Take the money, go buy yourself a toy or something, and just leave us the hell alone. That's all we want. You, sir, are a wonderful governor, but you would be an even better governor if you could generate just a little bit more science, or influence. No, we'll go science. Science is probably more important. Although, honestly, we have so much tech now. We'll go influence. That makes more sense to me. Go, guys, go! And we are finishing Juggernaut blueprints. If we're very lucky, that'll give us another behemoth to our limit, which is currently 6. I doubt that we'll actually get another one just off that tech, though. We probably need at least 1 more. But if we do, then we'll use it, because why wouldn't we? Okay, so we do need to kill our second fealty foundation over here, which will give us back some of that Keii, and then we will use that Keii right here on this guy. Oh, I guess we have one more turn. That's fine, though. We still freed up the Keii that we needed, unless we miraculously gain 25 Keii this turn, and just because that's a possibility, I'm going to go ahead and put Fealty Institute back in queue there, because we are going to fight right here, and there's a chance that we'll generate some very nice Keii from that fight. Okay, laser weapons, that means we're gonna go with power to shields. Get them, boys! End it. Make them suffer. 2.8 Keii, that's great. Not 25 by any means, but still great. Hello, you have leveled up, sir. That is wunderbar. What do you have to offer for us? That would be a great thing on Senate, but you're not on Senate or on system, so we'll go with this. More damage to the fleet. All the damage to the fleet. Wow, that guy's a great fleet commander. You can also attack because you are in a very bad position. Retreat. Do we retreat here, though? Do we really? Are they all projectile? If they're... Oh, they're very well mixed here. Look at that, guys. Very well mixed. I like that. You guys impress me. You are very well mixed. Curious about the highest damage output is on... 2,300 on the projectiles. Okay, so projectiles look to be more dangerous here. I'm not sure we're going to win this fight if we do it, but I think it's worth trying. Or is it? Losing a military behemoth is not worth it. If we retreat, though, I think we're going to lose stuff, too. We'll lose war pressure. And we'll lose Keii. Okay, so we can't retreat. What we can do, though... No, we can't activate that either. I was going to say, let's activate the suicide thing. So retreating isn't really an option for us. Let's look at how many ships are projectiles. 1, 2, 3 are heavy projectiles. 4 are 5 use projectiles. 3, 4, 5... They all use energy, though. So what we're going to do is... Ooh. That is an enticing thing. Critical hits get a damage bonus. Use it if your ships are equipped with weapons that give a high critical chance. I don't know that we are equipped with weapons that give a high critical chance, so let's go with this. I think that's going to be the best option. We're probably not going to end this fight well, though. Yeah, we lost our... Yeah, ouch. War momentum is minus 0.5. We didn't get any Keii for that, I don't think. That kind of sucks. Oh, well. It is what it is. What's our war momentum look like now? I just don't want to lose so much war momentum that they're, like, essentially refusing to give us those systems now. That's my one concern. And it doesn't look like that's likely to happen. I'm going to send this guy back up here. Go on, little bud. You get out of there, because you ain't in a good position right now. We do need to get more ships out to this guy's fleet if he's going to be a strong defensive fleet. So let's bring these Battleship 3s down here. And let's go check over here at Folks Died here to see if there's anything in our, no, that's not what I want, guys. I want this. There we go. Nope, no new ships yet. Okay, so let's buy another cheap hunter, because we can. That'll get 2 more cheap hunters out. We can combine these 3 guys into his fleet for right now, just to buy us a little time. And then we'll put the hunters and stuff together later. And here is our speed kestrel, which is supposed to drive these guys where they need to go super fast. So let's take them down here. Still gonna take them 3 turns to get there, even with the speed kestrel, which is confusing. I wonder if it's because their base speed... Okay, so their base speed is 3. His base speed is 4, which means their base speed gets reduced to 3, and then they get an increased fleet speed of another 3. That's... yeah, so, I mean, that is how fast it goes. If we had another kestrel, we could speed boost them even faster, and maybe that's the right route to go. But we're only 1 turn out from our wonder now, and that's actually an achievable victory condition for us, so we're going to focus in more on that, I think. It is good that these troops are coming down, though, because now that they've won at Cepheus, they're going to be emboldened, they're going to want to come after us, I think. Killing this fleet would do wonders to ruin their morale. And I think that's something we're probably going to focus in on with our big fleet right here that's coming together. But first, we get our wonder completion. Here it comes, y'all. Are you ready? Your alliance is close to achieving victory, wonder. Yes, yes we are. Okay, asteroid field discovered. Oh, you want a truce and you'll give us deciduous trees. How about no? The Hissho continue to grow. Fear us. Alright, so Kagiwa Brightblade is leveled again. Like, I think we're literally out of pretty much everything that would help a system. Yes. Yes, we are. On Senate, that helps. We are literally out of everything that would just generally help a system. So I'm gonna do that, and at least it'll give him something to where if he's on Senate, it'll give us a reduced cost for peace treaties and things like that. That's useful. And since he's militarist and he was our first general or governor or whatever, he should be one of our political leaders right now, for sure. Alright, so the Obelisk of All Space-Time has been completed. God, that gives +5 FIDs per person on the planet. So what am I missing from a Wonder Victory then? So we got one of those, but obviously one's not going to be enough. Still only one Behemoth slot left after losing that military Behemoth. That's unfortunate. I am going to come into this thing and try to look at... How does this work? Ooh, we could get the Citadel of Demography. That's pretty cool. Here's the Wonder Victory thing, isn't it? Might of the Endless. No, that's Might of the Endless. Power of the Endless. Did not research any of the... Oh, okay, so this is like a new tier, essentially, that we can get up to. That grants some interesting things, but is it an improvement? No, it's not. It's not an improvement we have to build, it's just something we get, which is kind of cool. But that doesn't actually help us with what I was curious about, which is our victory condition. Here we go. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Wonder. Progress required. Your alliance has built 1 out of 5 required obelisks of all space-time. Okay, so that means that the obelisk of all space-time is going to be a little bit more of a pain than we suspected to get. At least to finish getting. Doesn't mean we won't do it. It just means it's going to be a little bit harder than we expected it to be. And now I'm like considering, well, how fast are we generating resources and what can we really do to speed that up? Let's see. Tequila! Wait, can you not build it in the same system twice? You cannot build it in the same system twice. So that means that it slows down to the rate of production of whatever system you're building it in, which is kind of inconvenient, but it's not terrible. And did the price go up? The price did go up. The resource price for all the resources went up. That's kind of inconvenient as well. So what we'll need next is 188 titanium. Let's go take a look at how much we can get titanium for. It's not cheap. Well, I mean, it is relatively cheap compared to the others, but we do need a lot of it too. We need 110 right now, so we'll buy that. Okay, 110 of those puts us well in line for that. Hyperium-wise, we're going to need a lot more, and Hyperium's usually in short order on the market. Yeah, 0 Hyperium on the market. What does that tell y'all, folks? Hyperium is the single most valuable resource, in my opinion, because we never have enough of it. We only have 1 coming in from Ebony right now, even though it's been colonized. That doesn't make sense. I thought we rushed the mining things. Okay. Well, we should probably finish rushing the mining things. There we go. So that'll give us more Hyperium every turn. We're also getting another 7 from there. We're getting a lot of Adamantium from here. 9 is, or antimatter. 9 is actually pretty decent. We don't have a single source of Quadronix right now, and if anything, that's holding us back. Which is another good reason to... Is that all that is a stupid ping? That's all that is a ping. I'm just going to turn that off. I thought it was going to give us something more than that. But it would be nice to get Pisces because of the Quadronix. Pisces has 6, this place has 7. If we get Pisces and Cepheus like we were talking about trading them for, that's actually a huge, huge gain. So what we need to do is push that war pressure just a little bit harder to try to keep these guys in line, and then once we have that good war pressure with them, we can go ahead and ask for those systems. I think that is our best bet, because getting those resources is going to fuel us building more obelisks of space-time. Now is the turn that we're going to need to use Way of the Obsidian Eagle, so we'll pop that out. Go ahead and put Way on this guy. Alright, everything is going excellently. Sort of as planned, but not entirely. As I obviously did not plan to lose our military behemoth, that was not something we were looking forward to. Hold on, what is this? That is a collapsing star. So if we take a look at this behemoth, collapsing stars will generate Not things we need. Neutron stars and nebular clouds are what we're really after. And I don't know how many of those we actually have. What is this? That is a nebular clouds. Okay, so we'd really, really like that too. Cepheus gives us a foothold into their empire too, though. And Esh is already completely swallowed. I'm gonna see if we can get that peace agreement with them still.
What do you want?
If we're able to still get that peace agreement with them, I will take it at this point. Give me Cepheus. The system is being converted. I can't get Pisces now because the system is being converted. That's annoying. Conversion can't take place if they're at war, though, right? So what they need to do is go to war with the UE, which they probably just ended. Okay, well, in that case, let's do this. The UE is about to take that system. We'll give you a truce. What we want is Cepheus and Thea. And you'll accept that. How about Esh? Wait, we don't need Esh. We don't need Esh. We don't need Esh. Esh is going to be ours anyway for free. System contains a trade company HQ. Warning, the company will be immediately shuttered. Who cares? Alright, so if we don't want Esh, then we would take... Alioth?
Yeah.
They're actually inclined to do that, just not for what we're offering. I'm sure we could give them other terms. Yeah, I mean, if we give them 2 techs, we can have all 3 of those systems. Question is, do we want them? Let me check all their systems and see what Alioth and all those are. So if we get Alioth and Thea, then we'll actually get access to this, which is a great source of those resources we wanted. So I'm gonna go for Cepheus, Alioth, and Thea. And if we get all those, we'll also end up wrapping this in our influence. It'll expand our influence sphere by a lot. We'll end up getting Esh because we're peaceful. This is great, guys. This is really great.
Again?
Yes, us
test
again.
Authorities' patience.
You know what? Don't test me, homie. I will wreck you. You can just shut your mouth. Okay, so we don't really want to give them those great techs, though. Like, that's not something that we're super inclined to help them with. Orion, really? Our cat is out there singing the song of his people. Please don't mind him. How would you like some deciduous trees? Like, all of my deciduous trees. I'll give you all of them. Oh, we're getting closer. We're getting closer without giving them technology. Okay, we're really not getting closer, though, I don't think. Are we getting closer? Oh, we were getting a lot closer with that. Okay, so we'll max out our deciduous trees we're giving them again, because that's all good and fine. And then, what else can we give them? Dude, we could give them ebony, which would just be stupid, but... give them 4K dust. How about 4K dust? You guys want 4K dust? How about 4K... No. Okay. They are much less interested in dust than other people were. What else could we possibly... Ugh, fine. What if we give you this? Oh, we're closer. How about that? Okay, I can live with... Ooh, wait a minute. No. You don't get that. That's not an okay tech for you guys to have. Suggest terms. Citadel basic upgrade? Yeah, you can have that. That's fine. Make an offer. About time. Where do we sign? Lovely, 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 folks. You heard it here first. Welcome to the newest systems of the Empire of the Flock of the Great Sun, owning the galaxy one system at a time. Oh, we have Sophons here too. That's cool. Why don't you colonize that other planet? Let's see where they're at first. Let's go with all of our production improvements first. Expand that out. Oh, it is expanded. Okay. So we're gonna do those first. Then we will do colonizing this. Then we will do influence, 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 influence. We'll probably rush the Pulvis production right there. Big data shipyards is good. All these are good. We're gonna build all of them over time. The only question is how quickly, right? Oh, this is so good. Okay, so we're gonna put those up there. And we should be able to build all those out relatively quickly. Thea, hopefully, is in even better shape because it was closer to the center of their empire. We're going to add all the things we want to build there. We don't need big data shipyards really, but it wouldn't be bad either. Do we not have the ability to harvest quadronics yet? We don't have the ability to harvest quadronics yet. That's kind of an issue. So we're gonna go in here and see where that tech is. It is not that tech. It is right here. We need that more than we need Titans. Sorry. We are actually only at war with a faction we've never even seen before at the moment, so we need that more than Titans. So we're gonna focus on getting this. Be the first to reach level 3 in one of your systems. Have we not done that? Or have we just not invested the resources into doing that? We simply haven't invested the resources into doing that. Hello, Munster. I see you over there mowing. I hear you, Mau Mau. I get it. You over there mowing. Hi. Hi there. Sorry, guys. The cat has required attention. You gonna come say hi to everybody? Sure. Come here, Mau Mau. Say hi. This is Munster. She says hi. She doesn't like being picked up, though. Meow. Alright, we are running out of time, but I'm really, really interested in looking at what we get if we complete that, because we could do that. It doesn't tell me what we get, though. Okay, so now I want to do it just because I'm like, dude, if this is good, like, so let's try to invest some of our money into picking up enough resources to create a 3rd level, which is... how many? Is it just not even gonna let me? So it was 25 here, it was 75 here. God, it's probably like 150 there. So maybe we won't do that. Maybe we won't do that. Whoop. You've gained control of the constellation Monater. Plus 15%. Plus 15% influence, baby. That's what we're talking about. Okay, so now that our wars are primarily over and we're working more on cultural conversion, we're going to do some things. We're going to abolish deadly intent. We are going to abolish us versus them. And then we're going to add in a couple of these nice laws like this one. That'll give us some better peaceful conversion. And what else can we get that's going to be very, very helpful? Parks Not Parks is actually pretty good for us right now. Anything that would help with resource generation would be good, but I don't think there's really anything that does that, to be honest. So, let's go with... Parks Not Parks is still very, very appealing to me at this point. It'll be more appealing once we have access to the quadronics tech, though, to be honest. So for right now, I'm gonna go with... Darn. Hatched at Home is actually kind of something that I would consider doing right here, because Keii breaking down now isn't too bad. You know what, though? Like, I think we're just gonna end up sticking with either Gods and Monsters or Admit and Improve. We'll go with Admit and Improve, actually, because that'll give experience to those counselors we've been trying to level up so we can grab that ability. And I want to see which one of our counselors is the highest level, too. You're a Guardian Counselor, level 8 Counselor, level 7 Counselor. You are a level 8 Counselor, so Uthasum Ramos, you are the first likely to hit that thing. But you are quite a ways away, unfortunately. Oh, do we have other counselors that might be higher levels? No, we don't. Okay, so since those counselors are such high levels already, yes, they boost the crap out of these systems that are already killing it, but I kind of want to move one of them to a different system so that they can gain some more levels just building things. Although it looks like the turn breakdown for building in these systems isn't great right now because we don't have ownership. So for right now, we don't really need to move anyone. However, building out a bunch of stuff here at Ebony would help level the guy here, so we'll spend some dust doing that. And I think after that, we'll probably call it. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode, guys, but we are turning things around. We got our first wonder. We got peace and 2 systems out of it, which means more quadronics, which will help us build our other wonder. The catch being that we do need to unlock the tech for quadronics first, but we have 2 systems that produce quadronics now, which is great, and we didn't actually look at this one, so I'm going to put stuff in queue here real quick, and then I'm going to call the episode. Alright, that is it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, click that like button. If you want to see more, click subscribe. If you want to know when all of our new videos go up, follow me on Twitter at gamer_dev, D-E-V. Just gamer_dev, it's simple. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!